Good to be back, baby.
All right.
Good to be back, baby.
All
Losing time
right.
for Minecraft, baby.
Call that timing right there.
Call that timing. Let me
what
pop
they call
that ninja
that.
up. Is that ninja still working, Zach?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely
Let
not.
me just pop that one in right quick.
Mustache looks a little funny. Took a little off the top.
Bin Bon.
Bin Bon.
Bin Bon.
I'm gonna start take it off the top of my mustache and just have one little thin line right above my upper lip.
When's the last time you guys saw Andy?
It's been a while.
In person?
Yeah. Well, not you.
Well over a long time.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
bad
probably-
because I
it's probably
keep
been
making
like-
fun of.
Probably been like 2 years, maybe.
I kind of feel bad because I keep making fun of him for it. But I don't know. I can't stop.
For what?
His eyebrows are like half shaved off.
Why?
Why?
I guess he was trying to like straighten them up, and he just like shaved them off.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
so
No, you should
fucking
not let that
on
slide.
brand.
Like the here.
That doesn't get slid anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're
That
watching.
is-
I don't know if you're watching the stream, but it's like to right here.
You can't let people think that that's okay.
Literally from the outside in, they're just half of eyebrows.
That is so on brand, dude.
I don't know if you've ever seen Naruto, but like Rock Lee, you know how he has those like rectangular eyebrows?
Yeah.
They're like that, but just like shrunk to fit only over half of his eye.
Tell him to send you a picture right now. Tell him.
Andy's like, I guess that Andy has voluntarily taken pictures of himself before.
Not that often.
Yeah, no.
Tell him. Tell him
There's
you
maybe
need it
like
for a
5
school
of them.
project.
That just
Not that
does
often.
not shock me whatsoever.
It didn't shock me either. I wasn't like surprised
it
by
would
it when I
shock
saw
me
it.
if I saw it. It would shock me.
No,
I'd
like
be like-
when I
it'd be
saw
like
it,
one
I
of those,
wasn't
like, whoa.
I wasn't like whoa. Like I just expected it to just be a thing.
Yeah,
But he,
yeah.
like,
I feel like it
He
could have
didn't try
gone
to
either
play
way
it
for
off
me.
like a decision.
I asked him about it immediately, and he was like, "I don't remember what he said. Fuck, I should have realized.
Should have recorded this.
I should have been."
So the
one of
first words out of his mouth wasn't an explanation of why he looked like that.
That should have
You
been one
saw
of
him?
the things that he says that I actually registered because it seems like pertinent information now.
Maybe he didn't know how much you looked forward to making fun of him at a later time.
Yeah, he probably didn't consider that. He's very inconsiderate.
That's really super inconsiderate of him.
What are you drinking? Some kind of giant tall boy of LaCroix?
That is the
Oh, that's
limo.
that's the Sonate ones, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah.
Lemon cherry, lime
Dude,
cherry.
speaking of tall boys, dude. All right, so I was just telling Tim how I went to this little like Indian, like one of those Indian smoke shop, vape shop places. So I got some Delta 8 and whatnot, but I needed some butane for my torch, right? So being that we're on the subject of tall boys here, this is the normal can. You know what I mean? Normal like 10-ounce can or whatever. This motherfucker.
I'm ready for this, bro.
I go, oh,
Hope
I
it's
need some
real
butane,
long.
man. And he goes, oh, my friend, buddy.
Buddy.
My friend, buddy.
I have
buddy,
very
this-
good butane.
This here, $14.99. Good deal. Look at the size of this fucking thing, dude. It's like you versus a guy she tells you not
Good.
to worry about.
That's a good
Like-
deal.
That's
I
a
pay
massive can.
Insanely good deal. I was like, that can is $14.99. He's like, yes, buddy.
It's only
price.
half full.
Good price. And then he
Yeah.
went and proceeded to charge me like $35 for a 5-pack of P&Ps, dude.
Jesus.
It's
fuck.
half full and the other half is his pee.
Yeah.
It's a-
What?
do you have a chain link fence in your background now?
A chain link fence. Oh, you're
we
talking
get a new monitor?
Thomas got the
Listen.
street backdrop going, dude.
Yeah,
Listen, Oh, is that a grow? Is that a grow cage?
What?
The fuck are you
Bro
talking
cage.
about?
Look, Jameson has like his RTX GPU box in the background, and Thomas has like a little sliver of an open closet in his Samsung
The
Odyssey.
box. What do you mean the box, dude? You got the
That's
whole
a card.
fucking thing in here, baby.
Did you get a new monitor, Thomas?
No, that's
The box is literally always there.
yeah.
You just don't watch the stream.
I've never seen anything in his background. I'm just too concentrated on him.
You got
Right.
the monitor box.
You're just
there,
too
you got
concentrated on the show.
mattresses.
We ain't got empty boxes out here, boy.
Well,
Damn,
you don't
send me that real quick.
Good one.
Yeah, so I found out that my discount on computer stuff is not as good as everything.
Oh,
But
They
if y'all
lied to
want
you.
fucking,
Can't.
if y'all, yeah, well, the markup's just not there. But if let me tell you, if y'all want some fucking HDMI cables and shit, woo-hoo,
yeah, that's their bread and butter. That rocket fish.
I need like
Dude.
17 HDMI cables.
I got you, bro. How long you want them?
As long as possible. I'm trying to make a bungee.
Longer than you think they make.
I'm trying to make the world's first HDMI cable zip line from my house to Zach's house.
Let's
Fine,
go.
I'm down the street from you. Why would you make it harder?
That wouldn't be that impressive, Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's got to be
Christ.
impressive. I'm gonna have to build like a mile-high tower to zip line to Zach's house. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but
Fuck
who wants
yeah.
to go to Zach's house?
Yeah,
No one,
right.
Actually,
Look at all this shit in the background.
I just don't want to see that dog. It's a fucking demon.
Fucking dog.
Which one?
Rango.
He's somewhere around here.
I never had an opportunity to
He's
meet
somewhere
any of the
around,
dogs,
he's
so I
lurking.
don't.
He
I don't know
lurks.
I don't know the level of crazy that these dogs are, other than like videos posted on the internet.
Well, he can keep one eye on you and one eye on the door at the same time.
Oh, that's any
It's
Boston
pretty-
Terrier.
It's pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous territory. He knows where all the exits are and he blocks them.
That's great, man.
No, but this dog, dude, is just mean as fuck.
Nah, he's not me.
Not to me.
Dogs will come up and
Yeah.
like play. A lot of dogs will come up and like play bite you. Rango will literally just bite you.
Yeah, he
Dogs have a
bites.
good sense of character. You
No,
notice
he'll
how
bite
racist
anyone,
you
dude.
are.
He just bites people.
See,
I'll
for
tell you,
whatever
he-
reason, just based on like pictures and videos that I would see on Facebook and whatnot, I always figured that Winnie would end up being the trouble.
No,
She's-
Rango's
She's a little bit trouble, but only because she's scared of everything.
Right, right.
She
Rango's not
lashes
scared
out.
of shit, dude.
No.
And then you got what? And then you got that
Fucking-
third. You got what? Like that pit mix, right? You still have that one, right?
Zach
Yeah.
has like 30 dogs.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I don't treat him well.
Oh man.
He's fucking evil incarnate, dude. Zach
Fucking-
is, not the dogs.
They're
So
a crew.
I got these new mouth to lung coils for the Novo, and I put the first one in like 2 days ago, and it was already tasting burnt today. I'm like, fuck, all right, maybe I try it done. I put the new one in. Like 2 hours later, it starts tasting like shit.
Are they quartz or something?
I'm like, what?
Are they quartz?
No.
Yeah, they make quartz ones. I think Brandon actually uses those quartz ones in his. I think he's got a Novo or something. We talked about.
But yeah, so I went over and I was like, yeah, I don't know. These coils aren't working for me. I'm going to try something else. And they're like, well, that's because you're trying to rip on them. They're mouth to lung coils. I'm like, no.
Let's try to rip on him.
I'm
You
like,
should have
"No,
known
I'm
better."
Trying to mouth to lung inhale. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, have you ever
Pushing these
fucking
coils in.
vaped before, Thomas? Jesus
And,
Christ.
This fucking kid goes, well, what you want to do is you're taking like back-to-back hits. Like, you're trying to rip on it. What you want to do is take 3 long pulls back to back, and then take the pot out and look at it. You'll see the bubbles, and you know that it's filling back up. I'm like,
Oh my fucking
what the fuck are you?
Oh, so he was
talking
really
about?
trying to he was trying to educate you.
Yeah.
But even he didn't
Trying
mention
being the
take-
operative word there.
No. He didn't tell me to do a few dry pulls. He told me just to hit it 3 times back to back.
Long pulls.
That will also
Oh,
work.
it's tasting burnt. Just hit it really hard.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hit
right.
it
Like, how is
3
that any
times
different from what you
hard.
just fucking chastised me for.
I want to see Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That's
kind
of fucking funny, but I could see where that would be infuriating.
It was annoying because I hate being that guy. Like I worked in the shop for years, man. I know
Right.
fucking tricks.
Well, that's like I
play
get
that
people
card all the time.
Yeah, I get it at work all the time. So like we have the way that Best Buy works now is like they have someone at the door that asks you if you need help, and then they'll send an associate if you request that you need assistance, right? And so somebody is asking, they get sent over to Apple stuff. They page me on the radio. Jameson, go over to Apple stuff. Someone needs an iPad. And you got these motherfuckers that come up and think just because they've had an iPhone since like the second one that came out, and that's the only Apple product that they've used, they're like, well, they told me they were going to send an expert over here. Are you one of those? I just kind of like look down at my blue shirt
No.
with my name tag and like take out a pay stub. I'm like, sure.
You just say, no, I know nothing about these apples.
I've thought about it. I've been like, why are you out here at Best Buy trying to buy fruit, dog?
Just be like, shit, you're the expert. Why don't you educate me real quick?
I was raised on an orchard.
Yeah.
You should just start telling them wildly outlandish stuff about it. Like, yeah, it stays charged for like 5 days at least.
I've owned mine for about a month. I've yet to kill it.
Right, yeah.
Haven't even taken the charger out of the box. I love this thing.
As a matter of fact, I haven't even taken the iPad out of the box. It's fucking great. The thing hasn't died yet.
It's still in
Just
the
tell
box.
them it can simultaneously connect via Bluetooth to 55 objects.
Yeah, anyway, are you in the market for a brand new unopened iPad? Because I've got one.
They give you one when you get hired here. I don't fucking want it.
Speaking of which, dude, they might be hooking me up with a laptop or something, man, with this digital sales position. I'm kind of hyped on it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a Chromebook.
It probably is. That's why I asked them too. Like when they asked me, they come up and they're like James, they're like, would you be interested in considering if it was something that was talked about with corporate and management and whatnot, moving into digital sales? And I'm like, well, what is that? First of all, like, how does that even work? And,
you're like, what's digital?
What does digital mean?
I'm like,
I think we might need you for Geek Squad, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, so what is this? Like, how does the process? Because the way I see it, you shop for yourself on Best Buy's website. So like, am I that person that pops up in the chat bubble that's just like, hey, and then hopes that somebody fucking responds needing help?
It's like trying to slide into DMs, bro. I just
get left on red. I'm gonna be getting paid $15 an hour to get left on red for 10 to 12 hours a day, dude. I'm kind of fucking in, dude. Nothing's changed. I'm just getting paid for it.
These incels do it for free every day, so
yeah. So yeah, and then I'm asking them like, so like, can I use my own computer? And they're like, no, we'd end up giving you a computer because it'll have like the all the software that you need and whatnot on it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Can you just give me the software?
Yeah, like, can you just give me like a flash drive? I mean, realistically, it'd be better on you guys, especially considering I'm willing to put that shit on my computer.
You need a 3090 to run the software.
Yeah,
right.
What
you should say to him.
What?
Welcome to the Thing Show.
Don't say
Shittiest podcast on Twitch. Equally shitty podcast.
I think I'm just gonna start playing it on all of the fucking laptops at work from different platforms.
I'm still on the intro. The worst show, your least favorite show that you still listen to for some reason. There we go. Okay, we're done.
Who's doing that?
Some people.
I'd like to meet him.
I'd like to meet the one.
I've made like 7 cents already. All right.
Oh, we
What?
up to 7, dude? We passed
Yeah,
a
dude.
nickel?
We did, dude. We
Sheesh.
broke
We're
a fucking
making it.
nickel quick as fuck.
We're making it.
Only took
dude.
like 2 weeks, bro.
See, this is why I need to just
Um,
go in. I need to put the show on different feeds, like one on Spotify, one on
Oh
Google, one
shit,
on
I haven't
Anchor.
checked it.
And
Bro,
I just need to
holy
put them
fuck.
on mute. Just let them play on all of the computers at work. It would be
Holy
fucking
shit,
perfect.
bro. I haven't checked it. We're at 9 cents now.
Holy
Oh.
shit, we're about to
Ooh.
break a fucking dime, boys.
We're about to break a dime, dude.
That's like a cent a piece after
It's like
I
a
get my cut.
centipede.
we get
Oh,
15. We're gonna get $15 per 1,000 listens to this ad.
what?
Oh yeah, dude.
The Anchor
I
ad
don't
that I
know,
recorded.
Tim's just like fucking like taking the reins on this and giving us ad reads and shit. Totally selling out the fucking soul of the podcast.
I
Yeah, I'm
thought
the
we
only
weren't
one
gonna
that fucking-
do
I'm the
soul
only-
selling.
I'm the only one that
season.
does anything anyway.
I thought the soul selling came in season.
Actually, I'm
6.
splitting the ad
Finger doing
revenue
is
between
ruining this
I'm
podcast.
doing it. Doing it is ruining it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for better articulating what I was trying to say.
I'm just gonna split the ad revenue between me and Jameson.
I just want a soundbite of Tim going, "I'm ruining it."
Literally, Jameson works like 50 hours a week on this podcast, dude. So literally a
He
fucking
gets-
second full-time job for him.
Well, the last fucking week it's been for sure with all
we're
this fucking
still fucking
audio
it up,
setup
dude.
shit, and it's
We're
it's
still fucking
fucked
it
up.
up.
It's still broken right now. For anybody listening that was here last week, it's still fucking up. We're just making it work right now.
Yeah.
I'm going into all of our intro theme songs and starting soon things completely deaf
We
and
can't hear
almost
them. They just
blind.
play through the stream.
And I just fucking hope for the best and wait for the right color to come up on my screen so I know what button to push. So
Man.
we're fucking making it work, dude. We're doing
Flying.
big things out here. We're about to break a fucking dime, dude. And then I'm gonna act like I don't know nobody.
Apparently, you're not allowed to say cracker on Twitch anymore.
Yeah, soft days, soft days.
That's
the entirety of the
retarded.
Twitch staff are fucking crackers.
I hope not.
Especially the
hate them for it.
outsourced ones. The outsourced ones in India. Those guys are fucking crackers, dude.
Hey, Zach, why don't you boot up Minecraft for me real quick?
All right, hold on. Let me see. What do I got here?
No,
Working on
not
it.
do that.
Yeah, I think it's happening.
If you guys want your fucking 2-cent cut, you're not playing Minecraft during the show.
I don't give a fuck about it.
I'm putting my foot down right now.
Thing about Minecraft is then I gotta play it. Just takes too much. You know?
I
No.
tried. I got bored. I was bored.
Did the stream cut off or did we get cut off because of Cracker?
What do you mean?
I'm
We're
watching
still
it
going.
right now, dude.
Damn. I was gonna trick you.
I monitor it constantly. I'm hearing dings and dongs.
Yeah, I gotta turn streamer mode back on. There we go.
Hearing some
Dongs.
dings and dongs in there. We're gonna get copy striked for using Microsoft noises.
No, that was Discord, dude. If we get DMCA'd by Discord, dude, I quit. We're going to work at Best Buy.
You already work at Best Buy.
Oh yeah.
Man, I bombed last night at the open mic.
Why?
There's nobody
Why'd
there.
you do that?
Repeating jokes is really hard, man.
It sounds like it.
It seems horrible.
It's a lot easier.
Seems crazy.
When you write something new and you're excited about it and then you go do it, it comes out way better.
Yeah, but
When you're repeating your old jokes, like and you're as new as I am, like I'm like what 2 months in or something. You just like
Not to mention
pound,
as untalented as you are.
true. You just like pound through them like it's a chore.
That
There was no
sounds
one there.
terrible.
Brandon heard all the same jokes and in Melbourne the day before anyway.
Did he laugh?
I don't know, maybe a little.
Dang, that's
Melbourne
harsh,
went
man.
okay. Melbourne went better than I thought. Thinking back on it. But yeah, man. Comedy's hard.
You should give up.
I probably am. I'm probably gonna give
You
up.
should at least claim that you're on the verge of giving up. That way, if you ever hit it big, you can be like, I was on the verge of giving up, and then I hit it big.
I was on the verge of giving up, and then I did.
And then I did.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're just talking to yourself.
I wrote some new bangers today, though.
I've seen
Yeah.
what you call bangers, Tim.
I wrote one about having a midlife crisis in middle school. It's a good one. It's a really good one.
That's stolen from Dave Cook.
No, it's not.
Dave Cook.
The hit comedian Dave Cook.
So you
No,
just
like-
you just rephrased the anti-vaxxers kids joke.
I don't even know what that is.
It's why was the anti-vaxxer's son depressed? Because he was having a midlife crisis.
Nah, this is midlife crisis in middle school. It's different.
This is totally different.
It's the same. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not. It's like I bleached my hair and I got a tattoo and I started selling drugs when I had a midlife crisis, but I was in middle school, so I became the coolest kid in middle school. It's good.
What the fuck?
The
are you
joke?
talking
Good one.
about?
Tim,
You guys just don't. You guys just
you
don't
gotta stop.
understand comedy. Let's see you do it.
All right.
You don't have
We're
the
gonna have this
balls.
conversation a year from now, and Zach's gonna be the biggest comic on earth. You do it.
And I'll be
Alright.
opening for
All
him.
right.
Bombing hard, riding his coattails.
Yeah. You can be there in the audience. But if I hear you laugh,
I'll give you a coupon for a ticket.
yeah,
Half
It's-
off.
40% off.
I'd be the only person laughing if Zach was doing stand up.
That's not even remotely true, and you fucking know it.
Yeah, it is.
I would.
It's
I'd
not that
make.
funny.
I'd make
only
even the
funny if
girls
you're like-
laugh. And that's hard.
He's only funny if you're like a special kind of retarded,
Yeah.
like the me kind.
I.e., most of America.
Or are you like trying to like cater to people with different senses of humor than you?
Me now.
Yeah, he is.
Sounds like it.
I just
Yeah,
write
he
stuff.
is.
I just write stuff and I hope it works.
He
I
meets
just
somebody
write
one
stuff
week.
and it goes out of the park. I don't have control of it once it leaves my lips.
Yeah.
He meets somebody at one show, and the next week he has written a joke specifically tailored just to them
Yeah. That's what I do.
every time. That's all he does.
The host last night was just riding Andy about wearing overalls.
As he should.
It was really
I think-
funny.
Overalls are back in.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but he wears them like open and just wears them as
He wears
pants.
them Andy like.
Yeah, he wears them very Andy like.
You should do a live sex act and see how that goes over.
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
I don't see how it couldn't be. What do you think they would do?
Tiernanog, nothing.
You don't think they do anything?
Probably not.
What do you think would
Oh, no,
happen if
not
you
the
went up
knob,
on the
dude.
stage and you whipped out your dick, just started jerking it?
I don't think
Then
they'd-
you'd be
they'd probably
stealing
just
fucking
laugh,
Louis
first of
C.K.'s
all.
bit, and everybody would fucking hate you.
Yeah, they
No, I
call
mean
me-
like they'd have
Carlos
to do
Mencia.
something.
They call you fucking
right?
Carlos, dude.
They'd have
they
to
wouldn't
do something.
any. I don't think they would do anything.
You think they'd sit in complete silence and just watch you finish?
They would probably laugh.
Yeah, but how long would that last?
They were like, all right, Tim's finally coming into his own.
The longer you go, the funnier it gets.
Yeah, you're
That's
like
not
10 minutes in, you're all
necessarily-
sweating and stuff. You're like, that's how
Yeah,
Tim-
dude.
Asking
Tim
the
jacks
bartender
off.
for a
Look at
fucking
this.
Pedialyte. Like,
I think it would go over.
I
pretty
think somebody would say, "What the fuck?"
well. Probably. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
haven't
that's
really
like-
thought
I don't
about
think
it.
so,
but
That's a
man.
pretty good bet.
at the Nog, I don't think so.
I don't think they would care, man.
The Nog is not some just like fucking lawless wasteland.
It kind of
Hey,
is.
It's a dive bar
listen
in
up.
Daytona.
Law don't apply here. That's what they say when you walk in the door.
Did you just say that a dive bar in Daytona isn't a lawless wasteland?
Pretty damn close, but it's not.
You think they would try to physically stop you?
I mean, I think it would depend on how many people were there. You know,
yeah,
if it was a night like last night where it was just comics, like nobody would give a shit.
they wouldn't even give a shit.
I
They'd
disagree.
block it from their mind completely once you were
What the
done.
fuck are you
They'd be
talking
like,
about?
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could jerk off to completion, but I could definitely hang dong and nobody's gonna care.
"No."
I mean, if you just like whip your cock out as a bit, then that's different than you just like giving an earnest attempt at jacking off.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
it is different, but
I misunderstood the question.
I think that either way, somebody would say something.
Yeah, I think honestly they would be like they would probably say enough is enough. You know, we
They'd
got to
be
draw
like,
the
"This
line
is your last
somewhere.
night here."
Somebody would be like, "Tim,
And Tim
don't
would
do
go home
that."
and kill himself. This is all he has.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
You'd have that guy from Happy Gilmore in the background just going, shaking his head.
Yeah.
What's he called? Jackass. That's what he calls him.
I
Jackass.
I wouldn't do that though. I'm not gonna do that.
What does he say? You will miss this putt, you jackass.
It's a good
And
fucking
he-
movie.
And he flips out, and the guy's like, shaking my head for the podcasters.
We're gonna say that's riveting. Riveting.
Try to fart on stage next time.
Just fart on the mic.
Fart,
Everybody
fart on the
has
mic. Be like, so I was.
Be like, check this out.
no, you just have to be like, so I was signing up for college classes, and then just be like, and then just keep talking like nothing happened.
Yeah.
That I would laugh at. That'd be funny. I'd come back to the next show because like I'd want to see what else you got after that.
I mean, you can't really top that though. That's the problem.
Unless you did it again, then I'd laugh again.
The only way you'd have to shit yourself. That's the only way you can top it.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I think you should go for it, man. I think that you need to put some
What do you
effort
have
into
to
your
lose?
career. Yeah, what do you have to lose?
Nothing.
Yeah, I think you should do it, man.
It's not that good of a bit.
It's really good though.
It's a really good bit.
It's gonna be huge. People are gonna be talking about it.
In the news.
Yeah, on the news.
That's literally just stealing a bit. They do that. Stav does that on Come Town like every week. He just farts into his microphone.
Yeah, but you're
I
gonna
thought
do
we were
it
still talking about
really loud.
hanging hog.
Oh, hanging
Why don't
dong?
you just take somebody up on stage and fucking piss on them, dude?
That's stealing a bit too.
Yeah, but it's not comedy until you do it.
That's true. That's true. I could ask for a volunteer, but not tell him what it's for. Can I get a volunteer
get a
from
My
the
next act,
audience?
I need a volunteer. And then you just like you just shit on them.
I just grab their head and just push it into my ass and fart.
That'd be good.
Thanks. Everybody give it up for my volunteer. And then they just walk off the stage. Uh-oh. Thomas's screen went black.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Yep. You X out your ninja by mistake?
Oh.
This is better anyway.
Yeah, this is
Just
fun.
keep going like this. There it is.
He's back.
So what's
Maybe we're
everybody's
talking about him.
take? What's everybody's
Fix
take
it,
on like
break it.
boomers buying NFTs?
That's
Like,
hilarious.
I'm
I
all
That's
for
had-
it,
big.
man.
Like,
I
being,
had a
like,
guy-
as opposed to like younger people buying them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
like-
gen-
aren't
yeah,
allowed
just
to
in
do
general.
things.
Like
Like
it's just
In general,
so
I think it's
fucking
stupid.
yeah. In
Somebody
general, it's
that-
fucking dumb. But
somebody
I had
somebody that doesn't even understand the concept just buying NFTs.
dude, I had a guy
Zach.
come into work.
About a couple
Yesterday.
hundred of them.
This guy came in yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, I'm looking for the biggest TV you guys have." I'm like, "All right, well, what are you trying to do with it?" You know, like
I
we've
gotta
got
display my NFTs.
exactly,
What? I
exactly.
was just kidding.
No, I'm not.
These guys
That's the
are
thing.
just, like,
I'm not
self-fulfilling
fucking kidding.
charities.
That's the thing. This guy comes in. He had to be in his early to mid 60s at the youngest, and he comes
It
in
was 90.
and he's like, "Yeah, I need the biggest TV you guys got." And then, like, well, where's it going? He's like, "It's going in my office."
Go with the
in my house.
moon.
And I'm like, "All right." I'm like, the home office is like, so I'm trying to figure out like what 85-inch TV I should get him. You know, is there going to be a lot of natural light, this and that? The usual questions that you would ask somebody to sell them a television. And then he proceeds to go, "I've been buying a shitload of NFTs, dude. You know about those?"
So he
He's
just
like-
wants a digital photo frame.
But he
That's
basically what he was trying to do was partition like a giant screen to like multiple displays essentially.
So he can just
Like,
look at his NFT collection.
So he can just have his NFTs like up
Jesus.
in his office in his house, not even
I
like
can
out
make
somewhere.
them.
He's the only one doing it right, it sounds like. Right?
Dude,
like-
I mean, when you
That's like the
when you want
Mongoloid
him to be up.
That's like the Mongoloid equivalent of keeping pictures of your children.
and it
in
was
your
just
wallet.
and it was like the fact I think it was even worse at the fact that he's like, "Oh, you know about those things? You know about these things?" He's like, "You're young, you got to know these things these are the new thing, huh?" Like, and I'm like, "Oh, no."
Absolutely not.
And it's like, I got to try and sell this guy a multi-$1,000 television without calling him a fucking idiot. It's just by far the worst experience I've had so far, hands down, was and trying to keep
Ever?
it cool and
Ever?
in best yeah, no,
a
not
really
ever.
easy
Yet.
life.
Yeah.
The word,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Worst fucking yeah, absolutely. Worst of my
Hands
life.
down, I was traumatized.
Yeah.
I
But it was
quit
just
on the
like
spot.
just one of those things like you have old people that come in and they ask for like dated stuff. Like, "Oh, I need this wire to connect my VCR to my new
need a
HD
reel to reel.
television." But this guy with his fucking NFTs, dude, and then talking to me like I was supposed to know about it, and then he was shocked that I'm like, "Yeah, no, I have no interest in it."
you should have told him that.
I should have told him to show me his library, and then I should have told him to come into Geek Squad. I would have saved it all onto a thumb drive and then erased his shit. How about that?
yeah, no, you should have told him be careful
Who's
if
the
you put him
fucking
up on the
geek
TV
now?
because people will steal him if they see him through the window.
Well, see, that was one thing that he was worried about. He was worried about the fact that they're all smart TVs.
Doesn't it? How does it actually work though? Don't
I
NFTs
don't
have, like,
know.
some kind of don't they have encryption? And that's
Yes.
like how you own it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
blockchain, baby.
I don't know what the fuck blockchain means. Okay?
Hey man, come
Gotta
on,
get with
man.
the
You don't know
times, you
about
fucking
blockchain?
Teaser.
Tell me what
but
blockchain means.
still, even
No, would you
even
like that?
then, it's like,
I'm gonna look it up.
what I can just fucking screenshot it. You just fucking print screen.
Yeah, but you don't have proof of ownership.
Right.
I don't want proof of ownership.
But what is the proof of ownership?
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Right. No, yeah, I totally get that. But what is the proof of ownership though? Aside from, hey, look, this is
you're the only one that can access the
dog.
You're the only one that can access the original file, and then you can sell that access to the original file.
So what? Like you have to have the PNG?
No.
Instead of the JPEG?
No, I think it's more online.
Like I don't get it. I don't get it. And now they have games, like they're putting them into games.
Well, what they have is invisible watermarks, basically.
What are you reading the Wikipedia right now?
No, I was gonna look
so yeah, basically they got like invisible watermarks.
No, somebody explained
how it works is the blockchain.
Yeah, I looked up blockchain and I started
encryption.
To closed it. And I still don't know what blockchain means. But yeah, that's what I would think is that they have some kind of invisible watermark in the file.
Right.
No, what happens is the file, the ownership of the file is tracked and everybody knows and can look it up and it's forever. So that's how they figure out how you can have ownership, because you can show basically that you got it.
Oh, yeah, Brandon said the NFT is what you own is just the receipt, basically.
Yeah. Well, you own the NFT for as much as you can own anything, really, right?
Yeah, but the receipt is the way to prove it.
Right. Well, but you don't even have to have that, because you can check. You can anybody can check where that thing has been. If they know your address, they can prove that it was to you.
So NFT stands for non-fungible token. What does fungible mean?
It means
it doesn't
fakeable.
exist.
Able to be replaced or be replaced by another identical item, mutually interchangeable. So non-fungible means that you cannot replace it with something else.
They used fucking Stan Lee's Twitter account to peddle some NFT that they made.
That's awesome. I love capitalism.
That's how he would have wanted it.
What were those?
They did the same thing with Chadwick Boseman too.
What were those things, Thomas? They were like a super, like, I know a bunch of people that were buying Supreme would buy them. Those little vinyl figures, like the Blancos or something like that. They're like those little characters.
I was never really aware of all that. Like I never read up on that. Or anything.
Oh, Blancos? I signed up for that like years ago. What is that?
They're like a vinyl
it's a game, right?
Well, there's a game now that's NFT based, but I know
I have
like
that game
during like the big, you know, when like I mean it. Maybe my algorithms are just changing and shit now, but like I don't see nearly as much like hype beast kind of shit around like Supreme and all that anymore. But it was right around the same time. Yeah, it was right around the same time as like when that was all real popping, and those Blancos or Blancos, whatever, were these like vinyl figures.
These things are freaking cool.
With like
the only thing you need to do,
and they sold for crazy money.
Now these, I signed up for this thing because they said it was going to be. It's in early access. It's like a game, and
the game.
Like I watched this ad on YouTube. Yeah, it's still in early access, but I watched this ad on YouTube, and I was like, "That looks fucking awesome! I got to get that."
The only thing you need to do.
Signed up for it, but I never played it.
You guys remember Swag Bucks?
Yeah.
I remember it, but I forget what it was from.
But I online and you take surveys and they pay you for it or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing you need to do to follow trends is try to see what Zach's getting into and try to see what Thomas is already into. Yeah. And then you'll know what the trends are.
What trends am I following right now?
I don't know. Gunpla?
That's not a fucking trend.
Yeah, it is a trend.
It's here to fucking stay.
What makes you say that? I'm not arguing at this point. I'm curious.
I have no clue. I'm just.
You
fucking
know what
around.
else is here to stay?
6, I didn't notice that.
Abortion pills by mail, approved by the FDA permanently.
What happens if I take
Permanently
those?
approved?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem right. That's
find
such
that
a
out.
weird thing to say.
Your balls just die?
Just, permanent. Oh, like they neuter you.
Yeah.
What's the actual thing though?
It's an actual abortion pill. I don't know how it works.
Wait, what do you mean abortion?
Like Plan B.
Plan B.
No,
does
an
that work
abortion
when-
pill.
I don't know. I'm befuddled by this.
Plan
segment.
B stops you from getting
Works.
pregnant.
Yeah, but
No way. It kills live fetuses.
No, that's what the
so I can
abortion
like
pills do.
I can just nut.
Yeah,
my
Plan B
girlfriend and
literally
take
is like a
pill and
cell
she won't get
destroyer.
pregnant.
Yeah, she will not fucking feel well. She's gonna be sick for like days. That shit is violent.
You can't just be like 3 months
What are you
pregnant and
fucking
take
talking
Plan B.
No, you
How
can't. You
does
can't.
any of this
No,
work?
not like months later. It literally has to be like within 24 hours. But it straight up like annihilates fucking cells and shit like that.
Wait,
Let's look it
what
up.
am I fucking missing here?
Plan B is
How-
up to like 48 hours, I think.
When taken
Okay.
correctly,
If
within
not
72 hours, 72 hours of a contraceptive accident. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Whatever it's called.
Hey, life starts at conception there, Brandon. Calm down.
Plan
Life
B works by
starts at conception.
temporarily stopping the release of an egg from the
This is a
ovary.
This is a right-wing, rightist podcast.
Plan
So-
B temporarily stops the release of an egg from the ovary. So it temporarily stops ovulation, preventing fertilization.
Okay, but
Preventing
where
a
does the male
fertilized
part of
egg
this come
from
into play?
attaching to the uterus by changing the uterine lining.
Where does the what part?
The male part.
The FD. So you
There is
you
no
had to
male
go
part
to.
to it.
They
No,
said the
this is
male abortion pill.
No,
No.
mail, like through
Mail,
the mail.
postage.
You can get abortion.
So you
Oh,
had to.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Holy shit! Okay,
s-
now that we've got that sorted.
I said, so wait, I nutted my girlfriend and I take a pill and she doesn't get pregnant, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, but she'll feel bad.
I was like, how the fuck does that work?
Oh,
And
this is
nobody-
gonna
How
go
is
to
she gonna
audio
feel
so
bad?
well, dude. This is gonna be great. Yeah, no, the only thing I'm finding is like
Yeah,
a Reddit
you take
post.
the Plan B pill and it makes your sperm
That's what I'm
poisonous.
fucking like. I purposely phrased it in a ridiculous way, and
It
everyone's
turns your
like,
cum
yeah.
into poison.
It Bluetooths to the cum that left your body and tells it knock it off. Abort. That's why it's called an
5G.
abortion pill.
So wait, you couldn't get Plan B in the mail before?
No, this isn't Plan B. It's an abortion
difference?
pill.
Oh fuck! So it's like you can take it like late.
You can take this later, yes.
You
I don't
take
know
it
how
up to,
late.
That's
as
right.
late as 3 days before labor.
It's gonna help a lot with tech.
Yeah, the
Pregnancy
only thing
is
I
ended
find,
by a 2-pill process.
yeah.
Why don't they
don't
just
think-
combine them?
I wouldn't advise this. I wouldn't advise somebody to take this.
You
No,
wouldn't, or
it's-
you would.
They say that
No,
it's
because how-
non-invasive, but it's still it fucks your system up. Like it's
How do you
crazy,
get
like,
the thing out of you?
You
still gotta go there. You still gotta go and get it,
It comes
sucked
out.
with a vacuum.
Well, I can
You
do
just-
that shit.
Depends on how.
So that's what the 2 pills are. One of them kills the fetus, and the other one's like a diuretic that pushes it out.
The other one, yeah, the other one opens a hole in your stomach, and you
Yeah.
can just reach in and pull it out. Because that's where that's where the fucking fetus is. Your stomach.
Yeah,
then
so-
you're stuck. Then you're stuck with the hole for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
drawback. It's
Yeah,
the
you
side
can tell
effect.
who's a whore by how many holes.
Side
they
effects are
have.
also depression, vomiting, diarrhea through the hole,
and murder.
Through the
and many
hole.
others, and possibly murder.
And
Yeah,
murder.
homicide might be up there too. But according to Reddit, what happens if a man takes an abortion pill? It works. They won't have a baby.
Oh,
That's all. It's
Damn.
actually
Dang.
more
Dang.
effective for a
Pregnancy.
man to take it than a woman. Guaranteed 100% success.
That's big.
Yeah, this is groundbreaking.
Reddit, dude. Love it. Thanks, guys.
What are you idiots
All right,
talking
here we
about?
go.
Mans can't have babies.
Who's mans is having babies
Yeah,
out here?
Whose
Dude?
mans is out here?
This transgender thing has gone too fucking far.
I'm on PlannedParenthood.org. How does the abortion pill work?
It's actually
First,
a
you take a pill
suppository.
called Misoprostol.
It,
This medicine
It's-
stops the pregnancy from growing. Some
it's
people
one of
feel
those,
nauseous.
it's one of those pills that have a sponge in it that when you put them in water, it expands.
It just blocks. It just blocks the hole. The baby can't come out.
Just suffocates it.
See, yeah, I feel like that is a better joke, but I feel inclined to follow through on my original
Okay,
lower
go
quality
ahead.
joke, which
Go
was
ahead.
it expands into a coat hanger.
The second medicine is called Misoprostol. You'll either take the Misoprostol right away or up to 48 hours after you take the first pill. The cramping and bleeding usually starts 1.4 hours after This is just. I mean, I guess a forced miscarriage would be an abortion, but yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it does.
It's normal to
speaking
see
of,
large blood clots up to the size of a lemon.
That would be a
Oh.
baby. That would be a fetus. Speaking of abortions, 5 children found dead and 4 injured after wind lifts bouncy castle into the air in Australia.
Oh Jesus,
Fuck.
dude! What a fun way to die.
9 9 fucking kids in it. First of all,
That
I don't
sounds
know how
sick, dude.
small.
Imagine before, but
Serious
before it slams
injuries
to the ground.
When they
Before it
fell
slams to the ground and you're just flying
32
around in a
feet.
bouncy castle.
32 feet.
It lands, it bounces higher.
I heard there was a GoPro in it. We got to get that footage.
Somebody probably kept their socks
9?
or took their socks off. That's why it happened.
9
Somebody went in the bouncy castle with their shoes on.
Yeah.
9 grade 5 and 6 Hillcrest primary school students fell from a height of around 10 meters after a significant local wind caused a jumping castle and several inflatable Zorb balls to lift into the air at about 10 a.m. Okay,
Tell me,
my
wait.
God.
The Zorball kids, they're the ones that survived.
they might be
right?
the ones that were just injured, not dead. So
Yeah.
maybe they were. Yeah.
That's fucking
Jesus,
crazy,
man.
dude.
Do
Insane.
you, hey, do you remember when?
Imagine having survivor's guilt from a fucking bouncy house accident.
Everybody in the group therapy would make fun
Just
of
have
you for it.
shell shock from a fucking inflatable castle,
There's just a 7-year-old child sitting in group therapy with like a bunch of veterans.
smoking a cigarette.
The things I've seen, man. And they're all like,
No,
"I'm
he's
so sorry
Australian,
that you
though.
had to go through that."
He's Australian.
He's like, I thought I got double bounce, and I realized.
Oh, wait,
it was
hold on,
30
hold on.
meters in the
Zach.
air.
Zach, you hear what Jameson said?
What?
this was in Australia.
He said he was Australian. It's time for you to pull out your accent that you've been working
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah. Hold on.
Come
Let me
on.
think. How did I
You
do
got
it
it.
again? What
got
do you want to? What do you want to hear? You got to give me a scenario.
The
gotta be-
things I've seen, man. Just say that.
No. It's got to be more mundane than that.
It doesn't get much more mundane than that.
No, like give me a
Just say
setup here.
I thought it was a double bounce, but then I realized that the whole bouncy house was in the air.
The problem with that bit is I can't do it on command.
Just say something random then. That doesn't even pertain to the story. Just say something with an Australian accent.
Hey, it's me. I'm from Australia. I can't do it. I don't know how to get in that mindset. You know,
Zach, I'm from Australia.
I got to get in the mindset of like being a super fucking weird country, or from a weird country.
Super weird country. Unnatural country.
Florida.
Can't do it.
Oh,
right,
Dingo
let's-
ate your baby. Fucking
Yeah, see,
castle
I
ate
can't
mine.
follow that up.
Say we're having saucies for dinner.
Is that-
Say, do you want to hit Macca's and then go to the servo?
Nah,
Say,
it's got to
do
be
you
like
want to
the.
hit this Australian pussy?
I can't do a
Zach.
girl's Australia.
Zach,
It's
Do a
more
girl
difficult.
impression.
Australia.
Do a girl. Yeah, I'll work on it. I'll get hyped up in my mind.
Zach's Australian impression is just the zombie sound clips from Minecraft.
Yeah. That's it. How'd you like that?
I hate this.
Kind of just sounds like Matthew McConaughey, dude.
I hate this so much.
This is the best show we've ever had.
It's one of the best, and that's
And that's the part
really
of the problem.
fucking sad. I think that we should make Congress people fight in the octagon. That would be cool.
Good one.
Yeah.
Is that
Not to get
part of your-
political on you or anything.
Is that part of your set?
Yeah, it is. That's actually the main idea of the set. So I read this whole abortion pill thing, and they still don't explain like how they get the baby out afterwards.
the baby come out.
Shop vac.
It just
Out
come out itself. It just come out himself.
No, you remember them? You remember them little Hoover shop vacs with the face on them, or like the hose was the
no.
nose.
They do it at Outback.
Yeah, and then Zach comes up and he's like, "Oi, I'm Zach. I'm Australian. I'm here to vacuum your baby out and feed it to a dingo."
That's
That
pretty
would
good.
say
Actually.
that.
That's not bad.
Except he can't do an Australian accent at the time. He's like, he walks over. He's like, "I was supposed to come up and do an Australian accent, but I can't do it on the
Can't do it
spot."
on command. Yeah.
I can't. I
Sorry.
can't think about it. I don't
Sorry.
remember how it sounds.
Sorry, guys. Your baby's not coming out because I can't do the accent.
I can't do it. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you have to do the accent when you take the baby out.
Yeah.
I don't think Australians would do that to babies.
Well, I
What?
mean, they just fucking throw them up in the wind and let them slam
Australians
down on
don't
the
have
ground.
babies. They just get dropped off by countries that don't want them.
Right. They take them in out of the bush. Yeah.
What?
The Australian bush.
That's what
They
call
take
your
them out
mom.
of Australia and put them
No. No, the people that are already in Australia find the dropped off babies in the Australian bush. And they're like,
I think the bush is an idea, not like an actual.
not your best.
the bush is a place. What are you talking about? It's an idea.
No, it's one bush.
It's just
Yeah, it's
one
just
bush.
one
Australia has
giant
one
bush.
and they love it.
It's
One
it's fucking
singular
big.
bush.
That's why they're always talking about it.
Zach, we had lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Why?
Come on down to lunch. You'll hear my Australian accent.
I'm not coming to lunch. You guys are always making plans without me.
It's an open invitation.
Yeah,
you
now it
moron.
is because Thomas slipped up and mentioned it.
I know, he's fucking retarded, man.
I got a sandwich from Hart's last week. That was okay.
No.
Wasn't great.
Which
Say it
one?
ain't so.
The Balboa.
Really?
It
You
was-
didn't like that? Wait,
It-
is
it
that the
was
Italian
fine.
one?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Mm.
And it was fine. It was just after like being impressed every time I went and having just like a good sandwich. It was a little bit of a letdown. I was not disappointed. Just like I don't know.
Did
I
you
guess
feel
were
it was
just
like a
mad.
little dry overall toward the end?
No.
Felt like it was a little dry when I had it.
I'm reading this
You had the
article.
Balboa?
Yeah, but that's the Italian one, right?
Yeah, it's got like some kind of like dressing on it or something.
Gabagool? Does it have any gabagool on it?
No.
What's this
Police
article you
deputies
got?
No?
looking for a man accused of 7 rapes in Orlando and Volusia County from 1988 to 1998.
Yeah.
And the first comment on the story is somebody named Scout Shadow. And they said he hasn't stopped raping unless he's in jail or dead.
What?
And then
All
the
those
second
people who have like that common knowledge and treat it like they're fucking.
and then the second comment is from somebody named D, and it just says, boy.
It's like one of those guys who like just loves to like. He
Yeah.
pipes up when he gets the opportunity to say that John Lennon beat his wife.
Did he really?
What
No,
wife?
I don't think so.
I think he did.
Yoko?
I think Yoko came in and was making the wrong kind of food. And he was like,
He got home from tour and she didn't have dinner on the table.
yeah,
She was
he's
constantly attached to his side.
Yeah,
he
she was there.
like,
That was the problem.
I mean, wouldn't
He's like,
you beat your wife?
I
Wait, hold on.
I told you to have dinner ready.
That's pretty good, but it sounded pretty
Fucking John-
Australian.
Fucking John Lennon over here.
Oh, you gotta pull the mouth in a little more. I'm John Lennon.
Yeah, you gotta sound like you're like screaming into a fucking pillow.
I mean, but honestly, if your wife was just standing there at your shoulder like every day for like 10 years, wouldn't you beat her too?
You'd beat her too, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Thomas?
Can't blame John Lennon for that.
You're like leading me in.
When
Oh, that bitch Yoko, I'd hit her, wouldn't you?
you do that as well, Thomas? Get the
A little
microphone
closer
closer
to
to
the
his
mic.
mouth. Can you tell us again how you got angry with Yoko that night?
Which I totally relate to, by the way. We're just guys talking.
I get it. We're just a couple of fellas. She didn't
Yeah, at
have
this
dinner
point,
ready.
man,
You were angry.
The boss man wants me to talk to you for a little longer.
This guy didn't want
Listen.
his.
If it were
this
up
guy
to
didn't-
me, you'd be back at home right now.
Listen, you're not going to get in any trouble, all right? We're just going to
All
take
right.
you down.
Yeah.
All right then.
That's not the
Oh,
Australian though. I'm not bringing out the Australian
All
tonight.
right
All right.
then.
Yeah, and then they arrest you for beating your wife.
Volusia Sheriff Man says, or Volusia Sheriff Man.
Sheriff man said I was bad.
Sheriff is short for sheriff, man.
The sheriff man said if I admitted to it, I wouldn't get in trouble.
For county
Volusia Sheriff
sheriff.
says man covered pet python in acid, left it to die in tank.
That's horrible, Tim.
What,
I know a
dude?
guy who
Why'd you tell us that?
boa constrictor to death. Not
What
out
did he
of-
do?
He starved his fucking. I don't know if it was a boa constrictor. I don't know snakes that well, but it looked like a small boa constrictor.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
he
At
just
first, I
didn't
thought you said
eat
he
it.
strangled it, and I was like, "That's ironic."
I
You
might
know
have
a lot
said-
of snakes. You just haven't gotten that close to them. You haven't
Yeah.
got to know them that
I
well.
think that'd be way cooler. Could you imagine if you owned like one of them big ass 10-foot like Burmese pythons or something, and this
Nah.
motherfucker just starts trying to get you, and you just
No, actually, it
choke
probably
him the
was a
fuck out
python.
instead?
That sounds a lot more reasonable.
I
Like,
couldn't
it just
imagine
it
just
just
owning one.
literally becomes a fucking submission match, and you just choke him out first.
He just showed up one day with the fucking snake, and he was like, "Yeah, I wanted one, so I went out and bought one, like on a fucking whim."
It's like
An
the people that would
ordinance
walk
to-
around with bearded dragons all over themselves in Daytona. Like
I
7.
hate motherfuckers who walk around with snakes. Like, I don't care what you do in your home, but don't put it in my face.
Don't bring those snakes around me.
Yeah, kind of like religion or being gay. You know?
No, religion's
Whoa.
fine. Being gay, I'm with you though.
I'm with you. We don't want that to happen.
Ordinance to reduce panhandling in Port Orange approved. Authorities say that the homeless in Port Orange are now allowed to be shot on sight by police officers. This is I don't know how I feel about that one.
This is subversive.
Fucking go, Chitwood.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that decision.
I have it on authority that Chitwood's hands are actually much smaller than they appear, and that he wears large hand-shaped gloves. I guess all gloves are hand-shaped, but
Where is this?
The good ones.
Where is this?
otherwise, maybe
This hypothesis coming from?
Huh?
Where is this conspiracy based in? I don't think I've ever seen his hands physically.
Yeah, that's why. That's where it comes from. The
It was
fact
from the
that no
video
one's
of-
ever seen him.
It was
You
from the
might be
video of
right.
when he was trying to break up that like block party at Ocean Walk when COVID started, and that
Who's-
black girl was twerking on him, and he was smacking her ass.
Was he
He's trying to-
actually?
No, he
He was
wasn't
trying to
smacking her
break
ass.
up
He was
some
getting-
weed at a party, and he spilled it all on the carpet.
I can't fucking control these things, dude.
And then they were like, "Party foul," and then he had to go become the sheriff because he was a loser.
Everybody knows that's how you become the sheriff.
You
Yeah.
rolled
Spilling-
just the
spilling weed
worst
on the
fucking
carpet.
bone that you've ever seen, and they're like,
It ran the whole time they were smoking it. You know what I am? I'm the head cop. I'm the one.
I'll show them. I'll be the biggest cop they've ever seen.
With the biggest hands.
He's got a tag that says King Cop. I've seen it.
King
Where
On
Cop.
his car?
He's got a king cop.
That's completely made up.
Yeah.
Don't fall for
Dude.
his shit.
Don't fall for this shit.
Yeah, no, do fall for it. Listen to me. He's got it.
No, I can't see. I can't see
Listen up,
Chitwood
man.
having a king cop tag, but I shit you not, I definitely could see him putting his last name on his fucking license plate and then driving around in like a first gen or second gen Camaro or some shit, dude.
He's got a decal that says Chitwood is the shitwood.
He is a 13-year-old who became sheriff, by the way, for any non-Floridian listeners.
The youngest sheriff in
we
Volusia
fuck
County
around,
history. They call him the King Tut of Volusia County Sheriff's Department.
He's got a little sign, and it's like the days of the week. And on the weekdays it says King Cop, and on the weekends it says Flip Flop.
What? What are you talking about?
He wants everyone to know he knows how to relax, you know?
Yeah, okay.
He's a down-to-earth guy.
That's fucking awesome.
That's true, too.
You know,
That's
like
true.
his parties are just the worst to be at.
Yeah, he's-
Dabs are fucking incredible.
He
They're
seems like an
probably
alright guy.
nuts. Nah, he's
His dabs
seems-
are really
he seems
good.
decent.
he loads the fattest dabs.
Yeah, he's got sick dabs, dude.
He's like talking to his wife, like, Sharon, I'm gonna stop by the evidence locker before the party tonight. Anything you want me to grab?
I've seen him bang just like a 2-gram string in one go before, dude.
Just fucking
On an email,
snakes.
just fucking destroying everything.
A 2-foot string.
Snakes, dude. Fucking shit.
Hey, what?
Jesus.
Hey, you're from New Jersey. What do you?
You're from New Jersey. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Who's from New Jersey?
You are.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Oh right, yeah. All right, proceed.
Go with the question. What was it?
What do you call it when you hotbox a car?
Clam bake.
A clam
Call it hot boxing.
Yeah, my buddy from Syracuse popped that one on me years ago, and I was just
Down
fucking
here, a clam
What,
bake.
He popped the clam bake
when-
on you?
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
he was misinformed. He just thought that clam bake just meant hotbox in general. So we were like hotboxing a room, and he like mentioned like that we were having a clam bake. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
You
about?
didn't. You
Yeah,
didn't
that's
see
just a
the.
that's just a New England thing in
You
general.
didn't see
It's
the
not
easy
even just
bake
New
oven
Jersey.
behind him with some fresh clams in it. It was literally.
Yeah.
It's like this. And that's his schedule. See, flip flop. King Tots.
You drew it. Thanks for the diagram. I didn't get it before that.
Halfway through Friday, flip flops go on.
I didn't get the joke before that. You had to draw a diagram for it.
That's for the hearing impaired, Tim.
Yeah, the hearing impaired that listen to the podcast.
We're now complying with all the requirements for a fully ADA compliant podcast.
I thought a clam bake was when you plugged in like an outlet to your cigarette lighter, and then you just took a blow dryer and just blew your girlfriend's pussy with it in the car.
That's what. That's what a Florida clam bake is.
A Florida clam bake.
That's a Florida clam bake.
Also, you have to smoke crack beforehand.
We had
that's just goes for anything here.
One time we got these scallops from a guy who worked at Hull's, and we put them in a bag and then put them in between Burwell's mattresses. He slept on a futon mattress in the living room, and we just left him there.
Jesus.
That is fucking wrong, dude.
Everybody would come over and be like, God damn, Burwell's bed fucking stinks. And it was...
My Burwell's bed smelled like fucking dirty puss, bro.
They were in there for a long time.
Oh, dude, that's horrific, man. That's bad. That ain't right.
It smelled really bad. I stopped going over to that apartment partying for a while because it smelled so bad.
I stopped going there because of something I caused.
Yeah, it was funny though.
Like us in Afghanistan.
That's right. You're like, I'm
not to get political on you.
Not to get political on you.
This is nuts. But what about
Am I fucking muted right now?
I hope so.
Hello?
What about Tater Tots? Were you about to mention Tater Tots?
Yeah, what about them?
Thomas?
Yeah.
Tater Tots are fire, dude.
I had a friend in high school whose dad
ate Tater Tots.
It was like a room. He ate Tater Tots occasionally.
Fuck, dude, that's fucked up.
No, it was like a rumor that like his dad had a coke problem, and his grandma got put into like
started by his coke fucking sniffing dad. Get a load of this guy.
He left his AOL Instant Messenger open, and he was like, "Yo, I heard Jerry's dad has a coke problem."
No, he was like his dad was like super anti-drug because his ex-wife was like pretty fucked up, and the ex-wife was the mother of my friend, and so he was like super against us, and then it ended up that the girl that he was dating was like super into fucking weed, and she would have us come over to his house after school whenever his dad worked late, and we would just get like fucked up at his house. And then we got word that this friend's grandma was getting put into a nursing home. He was like, "Oh, we're just gonna go over to her house and like get fucked up tonight." And so like we all like headed over to her house, and we get in.
The dad was there, fucking jonked out of his gourd.
They were just like it was just a fucking bag of coke and just on the table. Very obviously, that's where his dad had just been going to do fucking coke.
So the rumor was not just a rumor.
It was not a rumor, and that room was that house was fucking weird, bro. It was, like every square inch was covered with like portraits of Jesus.
Oh my god, that
sounds like a good terrifying. Place to do coke.
Then it started like storming outside, and then the cops showed up, and it was a weird fucking night.
Are you sure any of that happened?
Oh man,
Yeah, I was like super fucked up, and I just went out and sat in the passenger seat of my friend's truck and listened to like fucking dubstep remixes of fucking ASAP Rocky songs.
Man, I really, 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 really thought that story was going somewhere.
Fuck you.
The entire time.
One time my friend was talking to this other kid on AOL Instant Messenger and was like talking about selling him some pills, like some Loratabs. And he was talking to them for like 10 minutes, and then the friend on the other side, I was over at his house, was like, actually, this is Sean's dad. And
Oh shit!
you
That's
shouldn't be doing
entrapment.
this.
That's entrapment.
And it was like, we were like, oh man.
We were
And he was like,
"Shut the
oh,
fuck up, you old bitch."
he said, okay. He said, okay, I don't care. And then we were like watching it forever to see what would happen.
Hard.
And he was like, I'll still take the pills. And he sold a bunch of lower tabs to Sean's dad.
Hell yeah, dude! What a
It
cool
was
dad.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. One time, my buddy went to go buy some weed from this new kid, and we met at a gas station. He hopped in the guy's car. We got back to my buddy's apartment, and he had sold him fucking lawn clippings in a blunt wrapper.
In a
And,
blunt wrapper, like
yeah.
already rolled up.
No, like the wrapper that a blunt comes in. I think.
Oh, okay.
I got
It
sold a
was like-
bag
it
of
was like
fucking
a
leaves
Dutch
down in
wrapper.
Daytona one time.
And he called the kid up and was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And he's like, "You got a problem? Fucking pull up. I got fucking." And I just got to watch my friend just be like, "Yes, sir."
Okay. Well, that settles that.
Tim, I don't
My
know
dude
if
was
you
out one
remember
time.
that.
We went down to South Street one time, and we
Pull up,
just
I got shooters. That's funny.
And the
We
kid's
fucking-
dad worked for the fucking Ponce. I think his dad was the sheriff for Ponce Inlet.
that's why you don't buy weed from people that live in Ponce Inlet.
Or that have shooters.
Yeah. We went down
Probably
to South
still
Street
lives
one
with his- He
time.
was probably talking about his dad.
Yeah, I got shooters. The
entire
Ponce Inlet Police Force. We went down to South Street one time, and we pulled up, and there was just a bunch of dudes standing outside, and we're like, "Yo, we just need like a quarter of some weed." And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, you got to talk to this guy," and he like pointed down, and we went down there, and it was like a
Pointed
TV
down?
drug deal. And he's like,
Pointed
"Yeah,
down at
I'll
the
take the
ground.
money, and then the boy will come out of that building over there, and he'll give it to you or whatever."
Wait,
Jesus,
spoiler alert,
dude.
the boy did not come out of the
No, he
building
did.
over
He
there.
did.
No,
He
I
next-
know
What
they
kind of
always
business would
do
that
that.
be, Zach?
We gave him the money, and then he Nextel chirped the guy, and he came out and he gave it to us, and we just rode away because we didn't want to sit there anymore, and it was just like a bag of oregano.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's horrible. They used to
Yeah.
do that all the time, but they would give us weed.
No, that happened to me
Dude.
one time when I was living in the shores too. I don't know if you remember that, Tim. Ryan was so fucking pissed, dude. He was so pissed. This dude that me and Joe had met up with, and we met him over. Fuck, I can't remember. It was over by like the Denny's or the IHOP right there, over by off of Cascade
yeah,
where we
okay.
used to live.
Yeah.
And we met him in the back of the building because it was like one of them was shut down, one or the other. I can't remember which it was. And then when we opened the fucking bag, it just had like some shit that he like ripped off the fucking side of the road and shoved into a black baggie. So by
Hell
the time
yeah.
we got back to the apartment, we seen it, and Ryan was so fucking mad, dude.
What'd he do?
Man, he fucking
Nothing?
flipped out. Oh, he wanted to fight me for it, dude.
Jesus.
It was fucking funny, dude. Oh man, that shit was hilarious. That shit was
I
good
don't think I've
times,
ever
dude.
gotten weed that wasn't weed before.
I might.
That's
That was
'cause
the
you pull
only
up the
time that it ever
fucking-
happened.
old Soviet surplus fucking AK, and you're like, that better be weed. The guy next to chirps the dude like, "Yo, you gotta don't give him that
Get
oregano.
out here now.
Don't give him that oregano, dude."
Yeah, give him the
The
fucking
greenhouse.
weed.
Was the greenhouse still around when you guys were kids? I think we talked about
I don't know
this.
what the fuck the greenhouse is? What are you talking about?
On Keith Street where it dead ends into a driveway, like a house's driveway, and like you go around and there's this big dirt circle, and you just make a circle when you come. By the time you make the circle,
It's
somebody appears on the front porch. It's like a magic trick. You can't look.
Are
If you look at the
blowing up
house,
the
they don't appear.
spot right now, dude?
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
they come
we keep
out
doing
and
it.
they're like, you just hold up like numbers. I don't even remember how we ever figured out how to do it, but you just hold up fingers and they give you dime bags for how many fingers you hold up. They don't say a word.
For free.
Yeah.
Yeah, for free. It's like a fucking. It's like a bread line or what is it? A food pantry. You just go through
the
and
Yeah.
soup kitchen.
get-
dude.
You get the
Just
weed and
donate
you
it.
ride out. One time we pulled in there and a cop pulled in behind us. And we were like sitting in the driveway and the cop was pulled in on the road, like right behind us. And we just sat there for like a couple minutes. And then we put on the reverse lights and he backed up and then we backed up and pulled out and he pulled us over and they were like, you know, they searched the car and they asked if they could search the car. And my buddy was like, yeah, go ahead. And the cop got us out of the car and was like, let me see your hands. And he made us hold our hands out. And then he's like, were you guys buying? He was like, were you buying weed? And we were like, no, we're going to see our friend Tommy. He's sick in the hospital. And then
Wait, he's sick in the hospital. Why'd you pull up into some fucking random house's driveway then?
On a
Yeah.
dead end street.
no, we made a wrong turn. Duh. Haven't you ever seen a movie?
Why'd you pull
And,
into the driveway?
Because we saw a cop behind us and we thought he was gonna ram us into the, I don't know. We literally before we came up to the car, we were like, just say we were going to see our friend Tommy in the hospital. And that's all we said to him.
What's
And
the
he was like-
hospital part? Like some sense of urgency?
Yeah, because we were lost. And he looked at our hands and he was like,
Those are weed.
I know. He's like, I know you guys are lying. And then he was like, but we can't do anything because you didn't buy it yet. And he's like, get out of here. Go.
And then you
Don't
turned
come back
around and
here
went and
again.
bought some.
Yeah, no, we
I was gonna
went.
say he went and bought some.
Yeah, and then
We
he went
circled
and got
around
in
for
his
like a
car and
half
put two
hour.
fingers up.
Yeah. That was a fun
Yeah.
time, though.
This motherfucker.
These stories suck.
Fuck you. Tell a better one.
That was my
trying.
best story I have, period.
I didn't have any. I don't have any. I'll bring you guys on for the stories. I'm the host of Story Hour on Things Television.
Power over. We can just cut it.
This is Story Hour with Dick Chickwood.
Dick Chickwood.
King Cop.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Oh
King
my
Cop.
God. What's this Build Back Better agenda that I keep seeing in the Senate?
I have no clue.
That's a terrible fucking name for it. Build Back Better? That's not even a fucking sentence, dude. Got him. Not to get political or anything, you know?
But
Not
you
to get
still gotta
political.
You see those text messages? Don Jr. was like, to Mark Meadows or whatever, was like, bro, we gotta get dad to like condemn this shit. Like, get him out of the Capitol. And that's why Donald Trump doesn't like Don Jr. anymore.
Man, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Not to get political on you or anything.